Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with yet another video for you, and this is going to be a really exciting unboxing for me. You probably already know what it is about. If you follow me on Instagram, and I'll leave the little link below, you probably already saw all the pictures that I posted. I have visited my Louis Vuitton store yesterday on Saturday the 5th. And I was able to browse the new men's spring-summer 2017 pieces from the Chapman brothers line. Most of the SOGs, and I saw also the Keepal and some scarves. And anyway, I have a lot of pictures on that on my Instagram, so do check it out. The link will be posted below. And of course, by being there, I had to pick up one item. I had two things, you know, that I really considered when I was going there. So it was, I was pretty sure I want the VOLGA, which I'm gonna show you and unbox it. This is gonna be a true unboxing, guys. And I also wanted the pocket organizer, but mostly because, you know, I just like the look of it. And I really like the rhino design, which is also featured on this Pochette VOLGA. But at the end of the day, after you know, a consult with my essay, and she knows me so good, so hi Maria if you're watching, you know, I came to a conclusion that, you know, I'm not gonna buy it. I actually had a pocket organizer. I actually had two of them and I sold them. But because for some reason I do not use them, I find the standard card holders more useful, all the ones that are completely closed. I don't like the way the flap can be open anyway. So before I go into this unboxing, I would like to thank the Louis Vuitton team in Vienna, especially my SA Maria. I also like to give a shout out to Christian and Angie, by all means, and Carolina, and you know, all the other guys. You know, if you ever shopped in Louis Vuitton Vienna, you know what I'm talking about. A really great team there. And now, without further ado, let's look at what we have here. So here is the Louis Vuitton, the new packaging that you receive now. And let me get rid of that. And here is the box. My essay, of course, wrapped it up very nicely, as she always does, with a little gift card. And I'll pull it here. I'm so excited, guys, because, you know, I saw this piece and yesterday live, but let me just take it here. But was you know, not seen it since I, you know, brought it home yesterday evening. I decided not to unpack it. There we go. A ribbon is off, and it's one of those boxes that open from the bottom, kind of a magnetic. I don't know if it's magnetic, but it feels like that. Maybe not. And inside is my item. Before I go into the item, here is the receipt. And it costs 450, I think, the euros, that is. I think the original the Nemeth VOLGA, which I missed on stupidly by my own mistake, was 400. This one is 50 euros more. And there we go. Gonna zoom in. So the price is 450 euros for the item. And here's the dust bag. And let's not waste any more time, guys, to reveal, because the light is, you know, slowly leaving me, to reveal the lovely Pochette VOLGA with the new Chapman brothers rhinoceros in the front. So if you're familiar with the VOLGA concept, it's basically a clutch, men's clutch with a strap that attaches here. I really like the detail on how they did this zipper pull. It's really massive, really substantial, really heavy. There we go. And then you have here the D-ring, silver hardware on this, obviously, because it's men's line, which I really love. I start to, you know, kind of grow out of the gold hardware, guys, to be honest, and all the aggravation of, you know, having it fade away. Just, you know, I don't want to be bothered anymore. So there's some piping, which is dark brown, almost black, I would say. almost black, maybe it even needs black. As I said, the light is playing tricks on me. I don't have a lot of light left. There we go. So this is the front. I'll come close so you guys can see the rhino. So there are two stripes, white and red, going across the back, and then you have this rhinoceros. I really like the animals because they, to me, look kind of, you know, they don't look like this kiddish, or, you know, kind of, they look like more like mean mythological beings, you know, almost kind of a bit scary looking, and I really enjoy that. I think it's really cool. There we go, and then let me open it for you guys. And inside I have my little booklet which says Louis Vuitton Men's Collection Spring Summer 2017. Jake and Dinos, as I said, Chapman brothers. I think they are English artists as far as I could read. And for all of you that are interested, here is the code of this particular piece. There you go, you can pause that and read it for yourself. But anyway, it's N63350. So that's that. Your canvas thing, and the little booklet inside just talks a bit about, I think, the maintenance of this. Anyway, we'll check the booklet later. What else is inside? Of course, the strap. And this is one piece that I really like. A lot of details on this one. Let me just put the pochette here. So you have your D-ring, which is obviously like this, marked Louis Vuitton. And then it rotates around, which allows you, to, when the bag turns around, so you always have a good grip on it. And then you have like another, the loop, which is, big enough for mine, and I don't have such a thin wrist. I would say around 19 centimeters wrist to 20 centimeters for me, so without any problem. And then it has a little stud here which says Louis Vuitton, and I like how this actually is made out of brown, or very dark brown, almost black leather. The handle is really beautiful. Let me attach it, and I'll put the dust bag in to kind of have a bit more shape on this bag. There we go. I'll put it like this. I'll attach it, and there we go. So this is the way I plan to use it. So like this. Just move around a bit so you guys can see. So as you can see, I have it now here, and I can hold it like that, or just maybe like this. It's big enough. I've been asked a couple of questions yesterday on Instagram. So Matt D74, if you're watching, hi Matt. I'm a big fan of Matt's channel. Guys, if you don't know Matt, he's on Instagram at Matt D74, and I believe the same on YouTube. So he has some great reviews. So Matt been asking me, how this is gonna compare to the Pochette Voyage, which is, the one from the Eclipse line. I don't have the Pochette Voyage from the Eclipse line, but I know that Chris OBV, another YouTuber, hi Chris if you're watching, he has one, and he told me that the size is similar to the toiletry 26. So this is a toiletry 26. So just to give you some perspective on the size, so this is the VOLGA next to the 26. As you can see, it's that shorter, not much. On the bottom it's very similar, but of course the 26 is much higher. There we go. I think this would be, so there is a bit of, I need to go like that. I'm still losing the light, guys. I hope I will be able to but anyway, so this is the comparison. So this is the 26, this is the VOLGA. It is obviously smaller, but then again, it depends. A lot of you, out there, use this not only as a toiletry, but also as a clutch. And, this one is a toiletry bag, but the one that he was talking about, the Eclipse Pochette, is actually more of really a clutch, in the sense of, not being a toiletry bag because it has a lining. So there's the comparison. this is again the Volga, and this is a mini Pochette. So you can see that, of course, comparing it to mini Pochette, there is a big difference. So mini Pochette is much smaller than the Volga. Maybe from this side. I don't want to scratch my rhinoceros, and yeah, I am concerned about that, guys, to be honest with you. How this will last, you know, I really don't know. I hope it's gonna, you know, not rub off pretty soon, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, here's the bottom of the mini Pochette. It's pretty similar, actually. It's a bit wider, the Volga, but you know, this is definitely much bigger than the mini Pochette. And I have another clutch. You know, you guys know about the other clutch that I have. I have one more clutch, and that's the Prada one, and I wanted really to compare it to this one. So here's my Prada camouflage clutch. This one is more like prolonged, you know, and this one's more like squarish. It's not squared, but it is, you know, it is higher. Lengthwise, the Prada one is more like the toilet 26. So I believe Prada is more like 26, and this one's more like 22, 21. I didn't check the dimensions, but I'm sure anybody can Google that out. I really like this clutch a lot, but it is quite heavy on its own. This one is very light, and I like that a lot, you know, in this clutch. Now for the last piece, I want to, you know, I'll put some stuff in it because I want you to have a feeling, guys, you know, what you can put in. And before I put stuff in, I'm gonna show you the interior as much as I can. So it's black, but it's not canvas, you know, it's like the interior is very, very soft. So that's the first thing that I wanted to tell you about. First of all, it's not brown or red, which I really like. I know Chris would like it to be red, but it's not, it's black, and I actually prefer it being black to brown. And actually all the SLGs, if you saw on Instagram, they're also black inside, which is great. The piece is made in France, and I hope this will, there we go, you should see that, made in France, which is also nice. But you know, as I said, the interior is very soft. It's like cloth, you know, it's not that abrupt, stiff kind of interior that you get on a normal event pieces. This is very, very soft. Is it durable? I don't know. Let's see. And you know, aside from being a big, you know, opening here, there is a little slot here, and it's so hard to show you this, guys. There it is. Yeah, you can see it here. There it is on the side. So let's start loading this thing up. So what should, you know, what I will use this for, and what, you know, it needs to fit for me will be the following items. So I have one card holder, and you guys know I just, you know, I wear this one so much. So I can put this one like this, obviously, but I can also put it like this. You see, so I don't really need to put it in that matter, but I can put it like this. So let's, for the sake of this test, I'll put it like this. Then I have a clay, which I will also put like this. Then I have my keys. That's a 6 key from Damier, graphite, and I'll put it here. And all these 3 items, let me try to show you this, guys. All these 3 items fit 1, 2, 3, one by one, side by side. So the card holder, the keys, and the Damier graphite 6 key, they all fold in side by side. And then I'll throw in the coin purse, and I'll put in my car keys with my Gucci hat, which looks like very used now already, but anyway, put it here. And I'll put in an iPhone 6s standard size. I don't have the large one here with me at this moment, but I can tell you it fits for sure. So, and I put that, actually the phone I put like kind of in that pocket, you see, and that's what I put in here. So all these items, and I'll try to close it down, and it's great. Look at that, guys. It's really, really nice. It fits all of the things perfectly inside this new VOLGA clutch. There's the, hang it like this. So everything is now inside the VOLGA. It is full, I'll be honest with you, there's not a lot more I could put in here. Maybe, you know, some tissues, which I don't have handy here. But anyway, some tissues and some smaller things maybe. But that's what it is. So I'll put everything out so you see what I had in here. So, cleats, coin purse, card holder, and this one is really thick, as you can see. Look at the thickness on this one. So I have a lot of cards in here. My car keys, which are, you know, this is quite a large fob with my little Gucci head. And if I would want to save some space, guys, you know, I wouldn't put that in. I would maybe just attach it here. You see? Because I think you know, aside from this being golden hardware, I think this head actually makes for a nice charm. So, you know, if I would struggle for space inside, I would, you know, hang the head here on the D-ring with the keys, and of course the 6 key, in dummy, graphite, and the phone. So it does take quite a lot. I actually don't need it to fit more, and you know, when I was buying it, I was able, you know, to put my stuff in it just to be sure, you know, that you know, it fits my everyday pieces that I would carry around. Yes, of course, you know, I have actually just the headset here. See, that's only my iPhone headset. Is not from the iPhone, but it's just a normal headset. So I could have put that somewhere else or whatnot, but just, you know, just for the sake of argument, these are the things that I would, you know, take with me, and there's absolutely no problem to put it in the VOLGA clutch. Really love, again, I'm gonna talk about this one. I really love this. This is like huge, really chunky. I really like this. Look, very masculine, and the strap is just beautiful. One thing is to notice, there is no adjustment. You know, it kind of looks like there is an adjustment here, but I don't believe. Let me just check to be sure. Nah, it doesn't look like. So there's really no adjustment on the strap, so it is what it is. But as I told you before, I have a pretty chunky arm, and you know, yet there is still a lot. So I don't know who would have complained that there's not enough space to put your arm through this. There we go. So this is my little unboxing and kind of pre-review. I'm gonna, you know, come back to this piece when I, you know, start really using it, and, you know, share some of the, you know, some of the good or potentially not so good things with it. Of course, I'm gonna compare it more to my Prada Camo Saffiano clutch, which is, you know, actually a much bigger clutch. You know, this has 2 compartments, you know, it has card slots on this side. This is a more complex piece. It has, you know, a piece that you can hold it like this. This is a great piece also, but this one's like kind of more simple, and for that's more beautiful to me. I don't know, something like that. And you know, I just really see this one as, you know, when I will be going out in the evening or something like that, or to an event. You know, there should be a Christmas party, VUITTON Christmas party on December in the Vienna store. I will for sure rock this piece because it's absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, so this has been the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I really hope you know, I have showed and showcasted this piece to the extent that you guys are, you know, able to make your own decision. At 450 euro, I think it's a good purchase. You know, I was just discussing with Matt the other night on the Instagram, and you know, at 450, pretty much, you know, all the wallets are around that money. The little pocket organizer is around 265 from this collection. I mean, you get a lot of value, I guess, if we can call that in the Louis Vuitton world, when you get this piece. I'm absolutely thrilled that I have it. It actually was a no-brainer. You know, when I got the call, I knew I'm gonna pick this one up. The question is if I'm gonna get the card holder. I didn't get it because you know, it does not suit in my lifestyle at the moment. I would just get it and look at it and whatnot, and you know, I start to be more selective on my pieces. So I decided at the moment not to get it. But you know, I know a lot of you wrote, you know, on Instagram that you're you know, very excited about that card holder and you want to get it. By all means, it's a beautiful piece, especially because they are black inside and not brown. And by the way, all of them are made in France, so that's another plus. Thanks again for watching this video. If you liked the video, please hit the like button and share so we can grow the channel and we can grow this thing together. And as always, subscribe for more, guys. I'll be back with more videos, and for now I'll tell you have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.